It's fine. Stand up, I get up. Lose focus, come on, be a get up. Shouldn't gonna stay focused. Opportunities, gotta get this, gotta fight this.
All my hustlers, it's another episode. All my hustlers, who's coming with us? Kulo hambo ke oqonde ngqobo unqubela phambili bafethu kungaphambili uSABC 1 iSpani igama uMekumele Shumo sanibonani and salute to all my hustlers. Ngiqhubeke ngihlala odabeni bafethu yabona ke iningi lethu mele sithola ke sisenkingeni sikhala simayimaya sibheke emazulwini sikhala omama bethu ukuthi basincede kodwa ke osaziwayo nabake kwezepolitiki bafethu namankampani ke amakhulu bafethu azisana nje axhumane nama PR noma ke ama communication specialists ukuthi bayenze inkinga zabo ukuthi zinyamalale. Umuntu ke usitshela ukuthi nalama khatha ihasta lethu ke ukarabelo ihasta lethu ke lifisa ukuba iPR kunkampani ke ehamba phambili laphana ke iCondriac digital communications bafethu kodwa wo ningangibuza imibuzo eminingi no comment, just speak to my PR ukarabelo utla ngikarabela.
I found it very hard to cope, and then I found comfort in drinking. Every time I can even hlapa chincha diphahlo. Hi guys, my name is Karabelo Malapisi. They call me KB, but now I'm in Cosmo City. Situations never stop your dreams or your heart's desires. Only you as an individual stop that. Come and learn more about me and my story. Let's go. What happened in 2012 was very hard for me. Mawaka one agula. And then August on the 9th or the 8th, which was the last time she went into hospital, the month of August. And then 8 o'clock on the dot, she started having complications, her machine started beeping. When they opened the door, because she was in ICU, when they opened the door, I had already seen curtains. And I just went full on in tears. And I was like, it's done. Seeing her the way I saw her for those 6 months was not great. Because there was a point where I had to help her, ahlapa and to. As much as I was the only girl at home, I know it was my job. Can we take a break?
Well, personally, I've learned from her situation and that like anything is possible. I mean, she's so young. She's been through so much. She'd had to grow up so fast. Yet on a daily basis, no matter what she's going through, she walks through the door or wherever you see her on her phone, she's still so bubbly and laughing around, and she cares about what other people are going through as well. So personally, that's like whatever I always think, whatever I'm going through isn't as big as I think it is.
My mom's passing on affected me in a way that I had to grow up very quickly. So I had to put on certain shoes at an early age. Because after the passing on of my mom, it was like, he was not thinking straight. He would wear the same clothes for a week full. And every time even chincha diphahlo, bath, chincha diphahlo, take the washing, so that time I still have to go and study and do this and do that. After my mom had passed away, from all the responsibilities that I've taken on, I've learned that you cannot be stopped by anything, No situation is big or small. you are the bigger person in that situation, you know, and you are able to do A, B, and C. Don't tell yourself, no, ke lahlehetswe ke mme, no, ke lahlehetswe ke ntate, a kgone ho etsa A, B, and C. You can stand up and you can do it. Ntho ne ke batla ho etsa after matric ne ke se sure, but ne ke na le di plan A le plan B. Plan A ya ka e ne le PR and communications. My plan B was international comms, international PR. So be ke apply zona. And then ke apply UJ. I saw that ke bona go UJ ina le both. But then be ke apply PR. But ne ke sa tsebe botle gona what does PR entail. So Nike left more with a white tape thinking, PR is going to be nice, it's going to be chilled, all glitz and glam. But I finally found that, you know, fish out. Two years down the line, Mova City, my dad passed away. He passed away about 2014 in January. He got into a car accident. And then Ramapata on my birthday actually. So it was very hard. And then I found it very hard to cope. I found it very hard to even work alone. And then I found comfort in drinking. So every day, or not even grozara, but every day I get a shop. I had to come home, got 6-pack. That was my everyday life, Monday to Monday, until I decided to knock some sense into myself. I started thinking about the things that my parents would say if they saw me the way I was, and about the things that I'm doing.
To be honest, it's a hard thing to think of. I mean, her dealing with her father's death is kind of something that no one that hasn't felt that before could understand or know how to deal with. And everyone finds their own coping mechanisms with something. And unfortunately in life, sometimes you have to go through some stuff. Like you have to fall and go through and grieve the way you want to grieve. So that when you rise above it, you're like, oh my gosh, like, that happened to me. She can now be an encouragement to other young girls that are going through the same thing.
My graduation was great. It was emotional. Yeah, if they were there both time, like both of them, I think first I'd be very teary. Like their faces, just their presence, and seeing the happiness on their face. I found out about Condriac via social media and basically pounding agencies every minute I got with CVs and with, with emails and everything. So I'd sit a laptop and I'd go through all the agencies I could think of, and then I bumped into Condriac. But the thing is, Nikisa Bono, exactly what are they about? Okay, they're about communication, but it's more in digital space. I was like, I could try my luck. And then I sent through my information, and there was a window that was open for me. I got a call from Condriac for interview, a batlong assessor for position a junior accounts executive.
So ahead of her interview tomorrow, I think it's important that she sells herself and she shows them that she actually knows what she's doing, and show her talent. It's good enough that she has a qualification, but she needs to show them that she fully understands the industry and why she wants to be a part of it.
For me to work this position, it will mean that I can be able to take care of my brothers. I can be able to provide at least something. Go high. If you know, they need A, B, and C, please go back. At least now I'll know that I can't just sit back and be like, ish. Now I can at least, you know, take out something, give a truce. I would say Dumelang, ke fitlhile mo Condriac for interview yaka. Ke tsogile hanyenyana, mara ha lona le ka la ngwishela fela good luck. Ke tle be ke le sharp.
Welcome, Karabo. Thank you for coming today. I'm Kesha Patripin. I'm the CEO of Condriac. Really excited to have you here. So before we actually start anything, let me give you a bit of information on who we are as Condriac and the company. Yeah, unlike any other agencies, what we do is really we ensure that data leads everything that we do. And we go in and we do quite a bit of research and insights. And whereas we get clients who may tell us this is our target market, our research may show us something different. Then we go back and we present that to the client. And ultimately, we really do see great results.
Okay.
Okay, so tell me a bit about yourself and what makes you best for this position.
Well, my name is Karavelo Mulapisi. I come from the Vaal originally. I came to Joburg because of varsity. I studied public relations and communications at the University of Johannesburg for about 3 years. I'm the only daughter at home, surrounded by brothers only.
So since we really are in the digital era, what role do you think PR plays in this?
PR, as you said in the beginning, PR is mainly about clients. And the thing is, digital, it assists us because of the era that we are in. Most of the children are millennials. PR is more of your traditional, and then digital comes in as, like your cell phones, new things that come in, because children nowadays don't really, as myself, I don't really go around reading newspapers, hard newspapers. I'd rather check something on the news or on my phone or on Instagram or on Twitter. That's where I'd rather catch up. So that's where digital comes in. If a company is coming up and they're young and they're fresh, that's where we can check, okay, this is your target audience, but this is where your target audience catches their news. This is where your target audience would be more interested in reading about you instead of in newspapers or, you know, in books or in magazines or in something like that. It would rather be online, which is more digital. So for me, that's where PR comes in. It can help with content, which is what goes online. And it can also just help with research to find where exactly is the audience.
So in PR, one of the biggest things is that we client service, and we have to have great relationships with our clients, and we build a trusting relationship with them. And in a time of crisis, you know, they come to us for advice. So in a situation of a crisis, if our client is in the wrong, how would you want them to communicate? Do you want them to go out there and tell the whole truth and nothing else but the truth? Or would you rather them scratch around the surface and come up with a story that alleviates some of the responsibility?
Would that be them telling me the honest truth or them telling the audience the honest truth? I would say
So today's going to be a long day for you. We're going to allocate you a mentor, and he's going to give you 3 tasks. He'll work with you. At the end of each task, you'll come back and present to us, and then we'll see whether you make the cut or not to join the Condriac family.
okay. Thank you, Kesh.
Oh, good luck.
Thank you.
Ha o le go interview, cover theory e o e entseng sekolong, bua gore o fumane di-skills tse feng ko tertiary and hape o tla di apply jwang ko company-ing. Dipotso tse di ne di lebane karabo di thata, o lekile go di araba ka mehopolo ya hae le botsebi ba hae. Empa ho ngata ho a tlamehang go ithuta hona. Go kena lekaleng lena, o tlhoka National Senior Certificate e tla o dumelang gore o etse yona diploma kapa degree. Ha go subject e compulsory, empa dipuo tsa maleme ke tsona tse ileng gore di tla o thusa. Batho ba PR ba laola dintho tse ngata go netefatsa gore tshobotsi ya company e shebahala e le hantle. Ene ke batho ba ileng gore ba comfortable maemong a sa tsitsang. Ba netefatsa gore company le bareki ba yona ba nqa e le nngwe. Mahaslasi di tswelopele kaofela di ka ntle ha botsitso ba hao. Ene hopola gore le bo mampudi kaofela ka tsatsi le leng e bile baqadi.
Leina la ka ke Tshepo Mpela, ke account director mo Condriac Communications. Ke na le 12 years of experience ke bereka mo advertising and marketing, and ke tlo ba ke le mentor ya Karabelo ka tjena. E reng go wena tabe ka yona article.
Kulenkathi siphila kuzo bafethu ngithi khona ipaparazzi ethandiqela phansi abantu basemzansi bafethu. Ngikhuluma ke ngeintatheli imbumbulu ezwaqambayo ke amanga alihlaza bafethu. Ngitsho ke ingakho ke sidinga ke ama PRO noma ke ama online reputation managers bafethu. Ake sithembe ukuthi uKarabelo ke uzoba iPR noma ke iORM eyi PRO bafethu. Sapeleta amagama khona lapha ngathi nginikeze igama engingalipeleta khona lapha na ku word jumbo. Awuthi ngincede ke nginikeza ama-clues amathathu bafethu, which ayo letters G, Y and I. Uma uyazi impela ungena lapha ku social media, ake sambe sobona ke intokazi ke ihlukanisa ke indaba eziqiniso nalezi ezamanga. Ufuna ukubona ukuthi ubani uMamgobhozi noma ke ubani uReal Gobhoza.
Dumela Karabelo, ra gomela to your first task for the day. As you know, mo PR industry na le bothata ba fake news. So ne go kopa as your first task to identify who aggregates or ke ba kopanyang these fake news and what we can do to counter that as a company. So off you go.
So no get to identify our fake news online and more printy just to see what's fake and what's not, and yeah, take it from there.
Brilliant. Okay, no. A re bone he.
I've identified a story. Ibuaka, the TFG shares slide that despite Bookville's success, it's basically about the Fushini retail groups, your fashion retail groups, and you know their market shares and if they're losing market shares or if they're gaining anything at the moment.
Do you think there's some credibility to that story? Do you think it needs, referencing online to see if there's actually where it lives elsewhere?
I think we can do like a search online if fake or if it's true. The most mamaka is the bath time. We used to bath together all the time. So in a session bond. You know, in the mornings, hi, I'm sitting in school, and I'm just like, it's like, wake up. So we'd go, to a point where I'm in a trick, my knees can't take it anymore, but make it forced. That's what I miss.
Or why would I look at Roberta more PR?
PR because it sounded like something that was interesting. I didn't really fully understand PR, but going through the university booklets, going through snippets, it sounded like something that I could take on, and I just decided to put myself in there and see what exactly it is, and I ended up liking it.
I think from very early on age, I knew that I was all about communications and writing. So I found ways to kind of make it a career. And I started out in advertising where I started to be a copywriter actually. And that then evolved into where I am right now.
So I can say my research on a few online publications, and I have come across a on print. So this does verify that what is happening with Fushini and your TFG places is quite true.
Ke go lokela ikarabelo na gore o se bone se teng ka mo ya print and then se teng mo ba bangata mo computing e reng go wena tabe ka yona article.
I'm a holo. From the fingertips to speaking to the lips. And then from being flat-footed to everything. That is the main reason why I keep and it's because they're so dear to me. We grew up really the best friends without anyone. So to me, they're all that I have. So that's why I keep so.
So social media is Nesobi thing, it is Isobi as popular as it is now, or is in Ghana. So I don't think I foresaw it will get to this point but they will be using, network that they live together as a communication tool now. I don't think it won't coming at all.
So Ntwekela to identify fake and authentic news is that kinkile my paper, I read through what the news, what's happening in the news. Went online, I took titles that I wanted to make sure I can need or not. Took titles, I took online publications that I knew, had newspapers or that I normally use, Hakebala newspaper. And I took the title, I put it in, and I saw if there's anything that comes up or if there's any publication online that's writing anything that's similar to what's on print.
Okay, I have to task 2.
Mona re bona bohlokwa ba di-facts le go di batlisisa go di netefatsa. Karabo yena o tseleng e nepileng. Batho ba PR ba tlameha go kgona go sebedisa di-tools kaofela gore ba kgone go buisana le market. Ho go bua gore ba tlameha go etsa dintho tse fapaneng, go tshwana le go batlisisa. Ba sebetsa ka content digital le bona hape ba tlameha go ihlahisa ba emele company tje ka di buelli tsa company. Mahaslas ha selo se le bohlokwa ho wena o tla fumana tsela. Ha o se jwalo o tla fumana mabaka.
I can't do this, write and talk.
Task 1 is a handle. More task 2, one of the most important things to have as a skill set as a PR practitioner is writing. So nakupa gore coming out of research at task 1, ungwala article on how you would help or show the impact of fake news on the client's brand.
Okay, so hona no ke tlo pele ka with a mind map from everything that we went through from task 1. Mind map that, write that out, and then from my little essay or write up.
So tipping of the key is the introduction.
Okay.
If even a link to what that's what will make them read the rest of it. So work thoroughly moyona, and then it should flow easier as long as you can execute your part A, sharp.
Okay, thank you.
Go for it.
Thank you.
I think industry, PR, communication in general can do better by hiring or investing in young black talent. And that's what I only believe in, because Batuba, I think the last time I checked the stats, it's for Batuba, South Africa, you'll find the bulk of the population give Batuba. So the people that are crafting those messages and stories needs to be Batuba. Then it is easier to have your message landing. So I think we can work better as industry. So the journalist ausana because of your the fake news.
For you start to lose trust in what journalists write. I can't do this, write and talk. yes, that, you know, I missed out on. As my mom was taken quite too soon, because she passed away 2012. And I feel like I missed that period of her being there for matric farewell. I feel that, give me to that period, yeah, high. Being home after kids of varsity, I'm pale about stampo, you know, I'm pale about oxtail, something that Abutwaka I experienced, and then I didn't.
Role arena as company tshwane ya Condriac re etsa jwang go make sure gore batho ba re ba find ditori tse tswang ko tlang tsa rona are going to proper journalists that are going to do mosebetsi o leng right. I mean, because that's, if you're telling me right now risk ke gore a ba tshepege re tseba jwang gore re ka tshepa mang.
As PR agencies, well, as PR agencies, it's like we normally do with media relations. It's all about media relations. It's all about being able to get someone from a media group, sit down with them, have a cup of coffee or something. Like a one-on-one session, to all, to just build that trust between wena and Liena, so that you know, so for example, something's happening with your agency or your company, there is someone you can trust, and they won't fabricate anything, they won't change anything, so that when the news does come out to other publications, whatever, it's factual news and it's real. Nako ntse ke hola ne ke se ngwana ratang ho ngola mara ne ke rata English. Ne ke rata ho bua haholo in English class, ne ke rata public speaking, ne ke rata ho debate. Growing up high school, I was told that I had an animated face. When I do speeches and when I speak, my face just, it talks for itself. So yeah, that was me.
How I managed to convince my parents that I want to take this career, which was at the time even unconventional. I had the fortune of Hore. Old lady was very understanding in that. I told her, double the science, the maths, or accounting, not for me. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to excel at what I'm telling you that I want.
So I know security with my writing. Okay, now we check.
So we type it your first draft here, how?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay. In media spaces lately, there's been a bit of an issue with fake news. This is when an online site is put up with a fake or a made-up name which sounds similar to a popular print publication. The sites will consist of spelling errors and have grammatically incorrect sentences. The sources of the stories are not credible or have any sources. Okay, so this is a good start. I think you've captured what the essence of this whole topic is about, and for the rest of the article, you'd be ready then to kind of expand on it. So, yeah, rather more the direction that this thing is taking, and yeah, it's a good start.
Thank you.
Okay, go task 3 on a shot.
Okay.
Sebeditse karabo ka mehla le ka tlwaelo o tlameha gore a ntse a tswela pele a polisha di-skills tsa hae go ngola ke karolo e kgolo ya batho ba PR ene monana ha re bue ka sekgowa sena sa LOL ke sekgowa sena se professional ene hape se hlokang diphoso gobane content eo e ya ditabeng e ya go di-press release e ile go bala ke di-customer le diketekete tse ding tsa batho ka go ngola go phahameng jwalo batho ba PR ba tlameha go bana le bokgoni ba puo bo phahameng ene hape ba utlwahala Mahaslasi, distance e leng pele ha hao le ditoro tsa hao e bitswa mehato.
Kuthiwa there's no such thing as bad publicity. Mina ngithi there's no such thing as bad publicity uma ke une PR efana naye ke uKarabelo. Intokazi ke engakunceda ngazonke inkinga zakho ukuthi unama kiss noma ke unamakhwekwe uzoqolisa zonke izinto ukuthi zihambe kahle. Kodwa ngesha nangeparty bafethu ayikho iPR ezonceda lapha na ku word jumble. So awuthi mina ke nginihelp bafethu nginikeze one last clue which is the letter T. Sida masibuya emva kokhefu intokazi zohamba lapha na ke iyonceda ke iclient yakhe izithola isentshifini. Thina ke sithatha ikhefu. Uma ngabuyi I'm going to sue you for defamation of character.
Anything else unokade igenya mo? Okay, so task ya boraro ke gore ungeze presentation, and one of the things that are very important that we will need from you is I want to see your ability gore e go na le crisis, how would you handle it? So what bona gore you are in a moment of panic, it's like a panic and go na le problem, how would you handle it? So presentation how I want to evaluate the steps that you will take to counter everything for so and then at least the boardroom and Nali CEO will then make our assessment at the end of your presentation.
What it would mean honna ke thole mosebetsi o, it would mean hore ke khone ho itlhokomela, number 1, financially, and number 2 ke khone ho hlokomela babuti ba ka hae, to be able to provide. Ha ba mfonela ba ntjotsa you know they need A, B and C, I know that at least I can pull through a bit of something so that they can carry on ka, you know, ntse ba khonang ho di etsa, ntse ba batlang ho di etsa, ke khone ho ba assist. So it would mean a lot. It would take a little bit of that responsibility and off of my shoulders as well, you know, to know that I can take care of myself, I can take care of them. Ideal.
Anything else on the guide again, Yamo?
Not I can think of at the moment.
Calling PR agencies being doctors will probably be inaccurate because that is just suggesting that you're only there to fix something that has gone wrong. Why we exist is we want to not have things to go wrong. So we have put in strategies and plans in place that things don't go wrong.
I think I'm done. Get ready or again.
Wonderful. Okay, let's let her in.
Hello.
Have a seat.
Thank you.
So Karabelo doing a presentation to us. I have given her a crisis scenario, and I just wanted to get her assessment of how she would give us a step-by-step or play-by-play as senior management on how to approach it. So you can go ahead, Karabelo.
Kesh, I'm just going to take you through one of our clients' issues that they've had with faulty hair dryers. At the moment, there's been a media outlet that's reached out to us, and they just want a comment. So I've drafted a mind map of the steps. First of all, as an agency internally, we have to communicate as to who will take on the task, who's the one who will be able to go forth with it. And the second step is that the client needs to be fully honest with us, the PR agency, as to what exactly happened and who's at fault. And step 3 is open communication on social media, as it is a platform where a lot of people, raise their comments and their problems. That's when we can talk to them. And step 4 is identifying a spokesperson from our client, someone that will be able to, go in front of media and talk about exactly what happened, and we can prepare them for media, the type of questions they get. And step 5 is your media engagement, such as we can have a press conference around the whole issue, so that, because we know normally it's not just one media outlet who would know what's going on. Most of them would know what's going on. Maybe only one reached out and said, okay, can I have a comment? So it's much better for us to address all of them so that they all know what's happening. Send out a press release and have one-on-one interviews with your key media, whether it's broadcast, print, or online. And the last step is drafting suggestions to revive the brand. It's either we change the type of hair dryer that the people have been using, we change the packaging, or what kind of suggestions do we have for them to, bring back the credibility and the trustworthy of the brand. That's the whole idea that I've set up. Okay. And then task 3, ke nahana hore e nile a tricky task for nna, because e nile ntho e ke sokang ke etsa. E nile ntho e ntjha ho nna that ke tlamehile ke adapt.
So advisor inga e fang Karabelo ke gore ange every opportunity that she can and try and learn as much as she can from where she is. So even if it's not here, more Condriac, and it's anywhere else, as long as you have a foot in the door, try and see what you can learn that you didn't know before. Okay, thank you for that, Kesh. Okay, Karabelo, that is the end of task 3. At this stage, I'll go have a chat with Kesh, and then we'll make our decision from there. Thank you.
Hey, KB.
Hi, Kay.
How was your day?
My day was quite long. It was quite hectic. Did a few things I never thought I'd be able to do, but I got through it.
Great. So, which was your best task? Which was your worst task?
My best task was writing, as I'm not that great at it, but it's something that I like to, to enhance in, all the time. So that was good for me to just be on that task. And my worst task was presenting. Not really good with people's eyes and everything, but that's something that I also like to work on.
That being said, we would like to offer you the position at Condriac.
Wow, thank you, Kish. Thank you so
Pleasure.
much. I'm looking forward to
Great, and we look forward to some great things from you. We'll have HR call you either later on today or tomorrow, giving you information on the company induction, when is company induction, and when you'll start.
That would be great. Thank you. I can't wait to join Condriac family.
Yes, and we're really, really excited to have you on board.
Thank you, Kish. Ish, guys. I'm just joking. Because I'm interviewing. I got the job. So to all my hustlers, presser, pusher, panda.
Well done, Karabelo. Re bone ka wena hore ha e ka ba hona le se o se batlang, ha o ka beya kelello ya hao ho sona, o tla se fumana. Potso ya rona beke ena, our hustler o re yena o rata ho sebetsa ka tjhelete. O batla ho tseba ka di-career tse di leng teng ko bankeng, and hape le hore o hloka eng hore a ipone a le moo. Di-career di dingata haholo ko bankeng. O ka ba administrator, o ka sebetsa ka di-portfolio, dintho tsa accounting, di-property, di-auditing, di santsane di le ngata di tswela pele. Wena o hloka national senior certificate e le hore e tla o dumella go etsa diploma kapa yona degree. Maths e compulsory. Di-subjects tse ka o thusang ke bo business science, accounting, le yona economics. Dibanka le tsona go ya ka o fapana di na le di-in-service training tsa bona. Ha e ka ba hona le ho sa utlwang, hopola o checkela Facebook le yona website ya rona. Romela ya hao potso.
Into azikhona ukuthola-ke Pinocchio, omanga business, Gossip Girl, XO bafethu ngokusebenza kanzima nokuthembeka okungiletha-ke kwimpendulo yewejambo lethu yakule viki. Igama kade silifuna bafethu yi-integrity, iqiniso, ukuthembeka bafethu. Uma uthole isithalala kuwena, mina ngumfana kaMntambo ngidonsa zonke intambo sengiphuma kanje. Ngihlale ngitshela ngithi ahlanganele khona laphana ku-Twitter, Facebook and also on YouTube. Do not look down, look up and stay up, unless you're looking down and up and up and down and up, saying yes I can.